Hello, friends. You're welcome to Leadership Go with the Brainy Leadership team. It's yet another episode where we discuss matters on leadership to help us in our various leadership endeavors. Today, we want to look at having a generational mindset, or in other words, thinking generationally. We can put it as generational thinking. And it's important for leaders to embrace this concept because every action you take every day has a future replication. Anything you do today, any decision you take, any choice you make as a leader has a replication, has a consequence that you would have to face as a leader. So, in all our endeavors, in anything we are doing, let's think futuristic. Let's think about generations unborn. Let's think about what will happen after a century. Practically, we can pick from a country like Ghana, and we look at Ghana gaining independence over 50 years now. This was because of a decision taken by one person supported by a group of people to liberate Ghana from the hands of their colonial masters. And out of that, several developments have taken place just because of that step that was taken. So any step we take, practically also in an organization, you happen to be at a decision taking level, or you are even in a department in an organization and you are supposed to take a decision, you will always have to, whether it's only you or with a group of people, always as a leader, make sure that your decision you are taking has eternal positive impact. Now, the impacts can be negative and it can be positive. So, as leaders, what we advocate is that you are going to be somebody who will stand for decisions that have positive influence, positive futuristic outcomes. So we don't just have to make decisions. We just have to make decisions or do things just because we are in a position, or just for a short-term gain and then a long-term negative outcome. That does not really depict a quality of a good leader. So we have to think generationally in every decision we can take. If you're generational thinking, one of the things you do is that you put yourself last. You always ask yourself, who is going to benefit from this? That is one characteristic of a generational thinker. If you're a generational thinker and you're a leader, so a generational thinker who is a leader, always think about service. You always think about what you have to do. Because, as I always say, God has endowed you with talent and skills that you are developing. And the reason for doing that is because you need to serve humanity with it. So, one of the characteristics of a generational thinker is that they are able, and most of the time, picking up decisions or taking up steps or doing things that are going to have futuristic impact, and they do that out of service. They serve people with no strings attached to it. The last thing I would like, or the last characteristic of a generational leader, is that they are intentional about the actions they take. They are intentional. So don't leave anything to chance as a leader. Be intentional about the actions you take. This is a little for us on generational thinking. As leaders, always make sure that you are taking decisions that have generational impact. Thank you for joining us today. I'll see you in our next episode.